February is Hit and Run Awareness Month in Florida, and you may be shocked to learn there's already been 8,000 of these incidents in the first 2 months of this year.
Tonight, ABC Action News reporter J.J. Burton is taking this story further in depth, closely looking at the numbers here in the Bay Area and finding out what State Highway Patrol is doing to cut down on these cases.
My heart's bleeding, for him.
This is Dave Beitler's brother, Larry.
He was a soldier in Iraq and Afghanistan, and he's been back for a little while, and I don't know. A soldier doesn't deserve to die on the highway.
According to Highway Patrol, that's what happened to Larry on January 4th, exactly 1 month after his 74th birthday. The accident happened out here on US 92, and troopers say the driver didn't stop.
People like that are, I don't know, they're just low-life people. They don't have no feelings for anybody or nothing, they just keep on going.
Larry is one of 3 people to die recently in a hit-and-run crash on this highway, US 92. 2 of those crashes happened last week, and according to FHP.
This is a big issue that we deal with here in the Bay Area.
FHP spokesperson for Troop C, Sergeant Steve Gaskins, says the stats tell it all. In 2022, there were 105,313 total hit-and-run crashes statewide. Looking at the numbers for Troop C's coverage area, which includes the Bay Area, there were more than 18,000. The bulk of those crashes happened in the biggest counties. Hillsborough had the most, with nearly 7,500. Pinellas County had more than 4,400. And Polk County had just over 3,000. Of those, 43 people died.
Wow. That's crazy, man.
But here's some positive news. Gaskin says while this area has some of the highest numbers, FHP has managed to solve most of their crashes. He credits that to Trooper Christopher Wells, who heads up FHP's Hit and Run Investigators program for Troop C. FHP launched this program back in 2016.
About 60 to 70% of what I'm able to work on, we're able to track those vehicles down. We're able to track those suspects down and for the correct charges, either arresting them and transporting them to the jail, or filing charges with the state attorney's office.
But FHP leaders say it doesn't even have to get to that point.
The moment that you take off and you leave the scene, now you're looking at criminal charges, and you took that whole situation and just turned up the volume on the whole case.
Leaving the scene of an injury crash could get your license taken away, thousands of dollars in fines, and up to 4 years in prison. And if it's a fatality, then it's at least 30 years. J.J. Burton, ABC Action News.
So after hearing these numbers, I wanted to take a closer look myself, and here's how Florida compares to the rest of the country. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration says that in the first 9 months of 2022, there were 31,785 deaths overall. Florida had the 3rd most of any state, behind only California and Texas. Georgia and North Carolina round out that top 5. Looking even closer here now statewide, let's take a look. 3,434 total deaths. That's a slight decrease from 2021, but higher than any other year over the past decade. Of those, 581 were motorcycle deaths, and they were related there. 755 were pedestrians killed in crashes.